Hi Sagittarius, happy mid-November. I hope you're doing well. Okay. All right, guys. I laid out the cards already. I just want to say this. Um, check where Pluto is in your chart, and there, with the full moon and that, there's a lot going on here. So be very, very careful what you're manifesting, okay? Because the chances are you're going to pull it in. It's just not going to be in the way that you had anticipated. So be very, very sure of what you're doing, okay? I'm going to just put that out there. I just feel when I was pulling your cards too that I think you're trying to find your place, or there's just a feeling of just imbalance, of not getting back to basics. Who are you really when you pull the, all the fluff of the outside world? The key, I think, to this is, and we'll go through all the cards. I haven't really looked at them yet, but there was a sadness when I was pulling this, like you've lost sense of yourself, so to speak, right? So let's take a look at it. Okay. The overall energy here is the Five of Swords. Okay. And underneath it, I don't know why I'm pulling this. The Five of Swords, underneath it is the Three of Cups. Okay? I just feel, again, like I think you may be giving your power away. You may not be speaking up. You may be following the herd, and it's truly not in your heart of hearts what to do here. There might be, Three of Cups is abundance. It's happiness. Okay? It's your cups run over here. But it may not be, what are you filling your cups with? Is it the same thing, or are you just following the herd here? Okay? Because if you look in this deck, the handles on the Five of Swords are kind of like, black magic. They're the devices that aren't ours, right? We're following the herd here, and it's not a good idea. Okay? That's the only reason that I'm putting this out there. Okay? Don't get lost in the shuffle, I guess. Okay. All right. Make sure your shuffle is yours, right? Okay. How you show up in the reading, too, is the Five of Wands crossed by the Death card, transformation. And the Five of Wands, too, is about, again, fives need reassessment, right? They need to be looked at from a different way. Is the mix that you're in here the drama that you want to be involved in, or is it worth, the cards are showing up. I think the drama that's going on right now, you just decide to let it go, okay, which is a very good idea. Okay, transformation. There's better things for you, and I'm going to show you. I just have a feeling that you're just in a place right now that you're just, like being in the ocean, you're just being pulled around, and you're just not really sure where to drop anchor, and that's okay. This is how you show up, though, so this is good. It just shows me that you're deciding that you need to make choices, better, just different choices, go in a different direction. Okay. And two, I'm going to say, keep your mind where you want to go, because this energy is a lot, okay? And there's major lessons in here too, okay? So don't buck the system. Just if you feel that you're doing something or you're heading in a direction that you're really not comfortable with, just stop. Just stop for a moment, because you don't want to go so far down the path that the universe just pulls in stuff you really do not want, okay? I'm going to say to be heard. If there's something that you're really not comfortable with, now's the time to say something. It's not going to have bad ramifications. It's really not. That could actually be the whole lesson in all of this, right? Okay. Where you're anchored here is the Page of Wands. Okay? This is a creative, creativity. Is there something that it's also about going in a new life direction. It's a starting on a different path, doing something that really fulfills you on the inside, not just provides material surroundings that lose the new car smell very fast, right? But there's no fulfillment on the inside. I think that that's what you're looking to do here, because this is where you're anchored, okay? You're looking to start something new here, okay? And I think that that's great. This is a great spot for this card to be in too, okay? All right. We're going to go through them again. I just want to show you where the cards are, okay? In the near past, which is the energy that's flushing through here, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. That's great, okay? Nothing you can do or not do. The feeling that you're feeling right now of just not being content where you are is perfect, because this is divine timing coming in and saying you're not where you're supposed to be, and we're going to help you get where you're supposed to be, okay? This is great. All right. The crowning of this reading is the Eight of Coins. I love that card in this deck. It's just, you know, it's really working hard and diligently and, you know, full of dignity. What you're doing, you're really putting your all into it, and your life is good, right? It's little by little, step by step. It's not missing a mark. It's paying attention to details, okay? It's a lovely card. It is a card of balance too, okay? That's what you're looking for right there. All right. Where you go from here, the near future, you've got the Magician card. See, you're looking to do something, and you can do this. Don't think for a second that you don't have what it takes to get your life going where it needs to be. He's the, you know, he's the master magician. You are the master magician of your life. You just need to make sure with this card that you get your desires in order with it. Make sure that the direction you're going is not, you know, make sure you can anchor it, get the plan going, okay? All right. It's the time for you to do this, okay? The Wheel of Fortune is coming in and telling you it's the time. It's the energy that's flushing across here, okay? And that's what this is too, guys, right? This is a creative, you know, something that you're creative about. It's a new start. That's what you're doing. There's no better card to be here than the Magician for that, and the Wheel of Fortune, right? I'm just going to say, think it out, think it through, get your plan thought out, okay? All right. How you show up here is the Six of Coins, okay? Again, another card of balance, harmony, okay? You've got the Six of Coins and the Eight of Coins, and the Magician card. I think it's great. You're starting to get balance in your life. You really, you know, sometimes we get so far ahead of ourselves that we just, you know, we work and work and work, and we realize that, you know, day after day after day, we do not enjoy what we're doing, and life is just miserable, right? We've gotten so far off track, but that's, you know, what you're pulling in here. You're just changing directions. You're realizing that this is just not, these battles are just not yours anymore, right? They probably never were, but life does that sometimes. It sucks us into places that, you know, we wake up and we're like, where am I? You know? All right. Your day-to-day, you've got the Sun card. Yes. This is the Yes card, okay? Right place, right time. There's really no negative to this card, okay? It's going to bring things to light that, you know, need to come to light. If there, again, are battles that are not yours, you're just going to be done, okay? And the good news with this card, too, is that, you know, you take it at what it was, a lesson, right? And you take the blessing from it. You don't get jaded and, you know, get sucked back into something again, right? This, too, is also if there's a relationship in your life that you're not, if that's why you're tuning in here and you're questioning things, whatever it is that you've got on your mind is going to come to light, okay? And it will either strengthen the relationship and take it in a new direction, or if there was a deal breaker in there somewhere, it just tells you that there's a new relationship right around the corner, okay? This is what this energy is pulling into. It's basically putting the strobe light on, or not the strobe light, the, you know, the thing that construction workers use, those blinding lights on the road, like that. It's shining. You're not going to miss this, okay? The good news is that the moon card did not show up here, right? I like that, because that would mean that you're going to have to go digging for something, but you're not. It's just going to show you. And this is sitting in your day-to-day, okay? This is a wonderful card to have in your day-to-day. Anything that you want right now, this is the yes card. It's the blessed card, okay? All right. Your hopes and fears, you've got the Page of Coins. This is the third reading, and I don't pull from the deck that's why I'm throwing this, because I can spread the cards and then just pull them selectively. This card has showed up in every single reading that I'm doing. This is, in your hopes and fears, I'm going to say, it's an idea, could be, okay, because that's what you're trying to do, go in a different direction here. You've got 2 pages, though. This is, two pages and the 3 of Cups. We'll go through these again. But what this card is it's, if it is a person, okay, I think it's an idea. I don't think it's a person. But if it is, it's they're trying to pull you into something, or you're trying to go in a direction that you've got to think about the long-term consequences, because this is, if it is someone or an idea, you've got to think long-term about what you're doing, okay? Because this could have long-term consequences. This is a great idea if that's what it is, okay? But there's just not a lot of life experience with this card. So it always comes with the air of, you know, you're willing to go, you're going to make an impression. Just make sure that, like, you don't say something you might not want to say, or that, you know, you just want to, look far enough ahead so that, you know, you're not bigger than your britches, so to speak. And this could be any person or anything in your life. It doesn't need to be you. It could be someone coming in, you know, proposing, you know, hey, well, I'll do this with you. Make sure that, you know, the plan is thought out and that you're on board, because don't forget, how you came into this reading was with this energy, okay? And it's truly, you're under something that's just not you, right? You may be being sucked into something that's clearly not you. Okay, this is strong energy too. This could be very, very manipulative energy too. Okay, and for some reason, like I said, I felt the need to pull this, which came in as energy too. Okay, what are you filling your cups with? Your stuff or someone else's? You know, wine, water, or tears, right? Okay, on the outbound card. Ooh, now I see why I guess I pulled that. On the outbound card, you have the 2 of Cups. Okay? You're going in the right direction. This is, again, another, it's not a karmic card like the Lover's card, but it's a good, balanced card. Okay? This, to me, is a really good card. It's about good health, too. Okay? If it's not a relationship, it's something between 2 people. So it could be a business relationship. It could be, you know, a romantic relationship. Let me take a look through here. Okay, guys, just give me a second. I think here, I just keep hearing the real you, the real you. So you may be either putting a front on, or someone may be putting a front on to you. Just make sure you know what not worries me, but what I'm going to draw your attention to are these 2 cards. This is young energy, okay? If you are looking to get in a relationship with, you know, this, or a business partnership or something, you've got to think long term. Okay, you've got to think of the ramifications here, because someone or you may be getting in over your head, okay, without thinking about something. Because remember, the Page of Wands here represents starting something new in your life, okay, going in a whole new direction, okay? And the Page of Coins there, that's, you know, too, you've got a good idea, you know, you maybe just think it through, okay? That's all I'm saying, nothing negative, honestly, okay? You're leaving something behind, you're getting out of something, so it could be a relationship with one of these people, okay? But it's destined to turn. The hands of time are turning for you now, okay? And this card, Crowns, you're reading, a little nugget in here is don't overlook things. Really, really look at every little thing. Don't discount something because you think, oh, it's insignificant. There's nothing insignificant here because what you're looking to do is really move in a new direction. You don't get the Wheel of Fortune and Death, the Magician and the Sun card in a reading if the universe isn't pushing you in a direction, right? You know, I just want to say too, I'm going to point this out. Again, you got the Six of Coins here. Again, balance, okay? Give and take. Watch your finances, okay? Make sure that if you're, you know, in some kind of relationship here, make sure that it's balanced, okay? If you're giving too much and not receiving enough or vice versa, it's not balanced, okay? The good news is that, you know, it's going to come to light here too, okay? It's going to need to be addressed. You've got the Magician and the Wheel of Fortune here. The Magician is great if you're trying to work on something, but it also could account for why you feel like this. If someone's pulling you, this can be very overpowering energy, okay? People, too, very manipulative, not always intentional, right? It's just a strong, it could be intentional or not, but it's a strong energy. If you're being pulled in a direction that you know you don't want to go, don't go, okay? Because what you've got coming up here is wonderful, right? You're going in a new direction. That's what this is. You're going in a whole new direction, right here, right? You really can't ask for a better outcome than this, okay? All right, there you go. Again, very, very cautious of what you're manifesting right now, okay? Do it as a whole, you know? All right. Thank you so much. I hope that I helped you. If you want clarification, a longer, you know, personal reading, reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Okay, thank you so much.